Welcome back to Pittsburgh Sports with Scooter. Hey, I want to touch on a subject that most of y'all aren't going to want to hear. Most of y'all aren't going to want to talk about. I don't want to hear it and I don't want to talk about it. But I think it's time. Are the Pittsburgh Pirates going to be sellers at the trade deadline? 2 weeks ago, we were talking about the Pittsburgh Pirates being a top 5 or 6 team in all of baseball. And then things went downhill. And the other night, after I watched them get crushed by the Oakland A's, the first thing that popped into my head was, oh my God, the Pirates are going to be sellers at the trade deadline. Now, they did come back and win the series, so slow your roll, maybe not, but it's something I think we need to talk about and consider because there's a shot that the Pirates could say, we're not going to spend any money, we're not going to do anything, we're gonna get rid of a bunch of guys and try to rebuild this thing. God, I hope not. But I think we need to prepare ourselves that it's a possibility. So, what would that look like? Well, O'Neill Cruz is the first name that comes to mind. Um, would they get rid of him? Uh, I don't see them signing him. He's going to be a huge contract. Some team is going to pay him a lot of money. 150 million, $200 million contract. I don't see the Pirates doing it. When Garrett Cole was here, he was traded with 2 years left on his contract. That's exactly what O'Neill Cruz has at the end of the season. There's not many 30-30 guys in the league anymore. Um, would he be a guy the Pirates would offload if it looks like they're not going to make the playoffs? Of course, Brandon Lau will be gone if that happens because I can't see the Pirates giving him enough money to stay here. And some of this, I think, is they may wait to see how the 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 baseball contract thing works out in the off season. If there's a salary cap, these guys could stay, but the players are so dead set against it. I just don't think it's going to happen. Y'all heard what Paul Skeens. That's a whole nother video. Let's not go there. Anyways, Brandon Lau would be a guy that probably would be gone at the trade deadline. Here's a name that most of you are going to get mad when I say it, but Paul Skeens. 3 years left on his contract after this year. God only knows what Paul Skeens would bring back if they decided to get rid of him. Um, I don't even know what that would look like, but I'm sure it would be a huge haul. Would they consider getting rid of Brian Reynolds? He's getting up there in age. He still has a lot of years left on his contract, but there's a guy who for a contender, Brian Reynolds would be very enticing to bring to their team. Spencer Horowitz. I think he's like 28 years old. I believe at the end of the season, there's still 2 years left on his contract. The way he's played this year, I'm sure that a contending team would give you something pretty nice for Spencer Horowitz. Ryan O'Hearn, another guy they could probably offload that they would consider getting rid of. He's another guy that teams would love to have. You only have him for one more year after this. You signed him to a 2-year deal. And Gregory Soto, who's been awesome in the bullpen. Teams always need bullpen arms. Soto would be up near the top of anybody's list, I believe. So this is all speculative, but I think it's something as Pirate fans we're used to. We see it all the time, and it wouldn't shock me at all if Bob Nutting got all mad and said, "I'm tearing it all down. I don't want to spend a dime." Let's hope not. Let's hope that the Pirates go on a run here over the next month and we don't have to have this discussion and it doesn't happen. Because if they're in this thing, then I do believe they will spend some more money and I do believe they will try to bolster this team to give them a shot to win. But they've got to hang in there. Um, the only reason I did this video is 93.7 talked about this, and it was funny because it was the day after I thought about doing the same video. So I said, I should have did it first, but I'll do it second. What the heck? Um, I'm curious what you all think. What's going to happen here? Are the Pirates going to be sellers or are they going to be buyers? Um, like I said, I think it all just depends on this next month of the season. I think August 13th is trade deadline day. But we should start here in the next couple weeks starting to have some trades happen. I do know that I just saw that Joey Bart was traded to the Braves to bring Hunter Stratton back. I mean, big deal. Hunter Stratton does have a good arm, but he was here before, so it's just another recycled arm. It's bullpen help. We'll see how it works out, but Neil Huntington really needs to get off his hands here and start wheeling and dealing and at least bolstering this bullpen. But that's the video for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Hit like and subscribe. And as always, and until next time, let's go Bucks.